If there is no glucose in the bloodstream, or very, very little, this is called hypoglycemia. You probably have experienced this at some point in your life, perhaps if you exercise really hard or are gone for a while without eating. Now, other causes that could bring about this would be like an illness, like if you have like a kidney or pancreatic problems or an ailment. Other reasons could be like using too many prescription medicine, especially if it's for diabetes, as well as consuming a lot of alcohol can induce this thing. Now, the most common indicator someone's going to have, if someone has low blood sugar levels, what do you think it's going to be? Probably you're hungry. The body's probably starving for sugar so they can operate. It needs energy. Now, another symptom, which you might not be aware of, is your heart could be beating quicker, as well as a feeling of being nervous, jittery, as the body enters into survival mode because it wants to survive. Next, your skin may turn a little bit cold and clammy, as fuel is prioritized to important organs to keep your whole system running properly and correctly. Now, if blood sugar levels drop even further, it could bring about even worse symptoms. A person's vision could become all blurry, and they could feel very lightheaded, confused, and having trouble with balance. And of course, operating a vehicle would not be the wisest thing in this situation. And of course, they could be very short-tempered. I know that if I go without food for a while, I start getting really upset and irritable about any little thing happens. I get all upset. So that's definitely a symptom. Now, since the body needs sugar to operate correctly, and if it goes a while without this, ultimately, what do you think is going to happen? Probably the whole body is going to shut down because it can't operate, just like a vehicle. If you don't give it fuel, it won't be able to run. So a person could easily pass out, the body could shut down, seizures can take place, and lastly, in the end, they could die. Now, one of the best ways to really control your blood sugar levels, as well as prevent this whole problem, would be to eat correctly, healthy diet, not too much of the processed fake food out there. It's everywhere. Another one would be, of course, to ensure you're getting all the vitamins and minerals that you really need. For instance, B vitamins have a lot to do with your cell health. Various studies show that low amounts of vitamin D increases insulin resistance and causes poor control over blood glucose levels. Now, sure, someone can get these vitamins through eating food, but it's very risky. The truth is that a lot of the food that we do eat simply doesn't have all the vitamins and minerals like it used to back in time. There's a lot of reasons for this, but one of the things that I highly recommend, of course, is a good multivitamin, just as a safety precaution, so you do get these vitamins. There's also a lot of herbal remedies that can help too, like ginseng. This herb reverses fatigue, strengthens the heart, nervous system, and helps someone think. Consuming a green tea supplement or drinking a lot of green tea also helps a lot. Great for your health. I'm actually drinking it right now. And what it does is actually boost insulin activity, which helps get more glucose out of the bloodstream and into where it's needed. That's how it can help. Also, having blood in your sugar is not having a lot of sugar in your bloodstream is not very good at all too, because it sticks to things and can block passages. Now, many of these herbal remedies someone can easily get through a dietary supplement, which I'm a huge fan of because they're very convenient and they can offer a lot of benefits, but there's also a lot of risks involved too. Now, the bad news with dietary supplements is nobody really checks to ensure these products are safe and do what they say. The fact is, many government agencies around the world don't have the resources to check all these products before they're sold. And they actually think it's up to companies to make sure the product is safe and make sure it does what it says. Now, we all know that in a competitive world, it's going to be very tempting to businesses and organizations to do what it can to earn the most amount of money. The sad fact is that a lot of supplements on the marketplace have problems. The very famous consumer labs tested many of the top-selling dietary supplements in 2013, and they discovered half of them had some type of problem, like they had some harmful contaminations in them, or they were mislabeled. They said they had a certain amount of ingredients, but they didn't. Now, to make things even easier for you, I've actually designed a guide that I really feel can help somebody in the whole process of shopping and buying dietary supplements. Now, this guide can show you a few of the top warning signs. They'll tell you that a product will most likely be harmful for you, that and some of these warning signs you may not be familiar with. It also goes over various herbal remedies, good ones to consider using, also some ones that are a waste of money and time, and some that are even harmful. There are in common ingredients and products like tea that you may not be aware of too. And plus a whole lot more information, like goes over what to take for various conditions, talks about the roles of government agencies, and online resources too. Now, the best part about it is that it's completely free. So you can learn a lot in a very short amount of time. You don't have a whole lot to lose, and you can view this free guide by simply clicking the link right below this video that I did make for you. I hope I helped a few people out there. I really appreciate your time and listening to me. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.